kind of feel bad for the LGBTQ community because they're going to be used just to make money. That's how Disney sees them, as a shield and a way to make cash. They don't really care.
That damn
Disney
rock and roll!
Such stupid idiots.
By the beard!
Now I need to do a escort mission.
Bacal!
Are you on Deep Rock or what the hell are you doing?
I'm on Deep Rock, yeah.
And you're streaming already? Jesus Christ.
Why?
Rock and stone. Roll deep, rise high.
I know how to unlock them.
I mean, you just got done with...
Among Us?
Yeah, like...
Among Us ain't really...
break?
No, Among Us ain't really like playing a game because... Well...
You see, that's another damn thing I don't understand. People was
Among
so
Us is a game you can just
excited.
sit back and chill with and dink around on. It doesn't really matter what's going on, but you expect someone to have some brains. And hopefully no cheating.
No shit.
Like, you can tell when it's like, oh, dude, what the fuck? Though I hate the ditching. When a player gets caught and they leave. It's like, really? They need to put a penalty system in for their... Like, people leave if they're not imposter. They need to put a penalty into Among Us. So if you leave, it's like a 10-minute wait period before you can play again. Because you couldn't just, you know, play the damn fucking game.
This time we're after an Omeran Heartstone. In order to extract it, we're sending in an autonomous drill dozer to support you. The drill dozer will automatically home in on the Heartstone, so your job will be to escort it and keep it running. Good luck, miners. Stand clear of the landing zone, team. Drill dozer coming in.
You know what I mean, though. It did do well. It's still got its player base. It's just the hype is over. The people who play it now are the genuine people who actually still like playing it. It's their real player base, not the faked up hype kind. Just play it just because it's popular. Anything the mainstream touches turns to dog shit. Or, you know, popularity. Like, oh, this game's so cool, you want to play it, and it's like, oh, never mind, I'm bored now.
Go, Bosco! Focus fire here!
Like Elden Ring, they have a huge player base for now, but it will dwindle down quickly. You went quiet.
Well, that's because I'm trying to find out how to bring fucking wolves to this goddamn dude. In
Wolves?
Valhalla... Yes, in Valhalla, there is a event where you must bring a dude to him, and he says, you must bring me a beast that I can defeat.
So bring him a tiny mouse.
I can't do that.
Flares!
Wow.
Recharging!
They don't have mice that can chase you and try to kill you?
No.
Oh, it's Valhalla. If he dies during combat, he automatically gets to go to Valhalla. Because it's an honorable death through combat.
One platform! Bosco! Find it!
I mean, I just don't know why, one, people would play Among Us so damn much that you get burnt out and like, oh, it's not popular anymore, let's go find something else, play that, and play it until, oh, it's not popular anymore, you know?
Oh, that's
Like,
easy. It's popular, that's why. And if it's not popular anymore, then, well, where am I going to get clout from? They're not real gamers. They're fakers. They're fakers just for the popularity purposes.
I need to deposit. Where is that damn view?
Those players exist. Well, I wouldn't call them players, but they give up ASAP as soon as the game's no longer in the popularity bin.
What kind of thing
I mean,
constantly get in the way?
I mean, no shit, but
Depositing minerals.
let me meditate. But, I mean, like, oh, hey, sweetness. I don't even have to bring this asshole a fucking beast. All you have to do is just sit in front of him.
yeah. Seems pretty simple. Straightforward.
Blow it up, Bosco!
Yahoo!
Okay, Mario.
I got 2 more points. You really want to do this? You really want to do this?
Support fire, please! Got the menace.
Fucking polar bear.
Yeah, kill those polar bears, damn it. Unnatural fucking bears.
Dude, I kinda love polar bears.
Well, polar bears didn't exist until the Ice Age eventually started to go.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Polar bears under the white fur are actually black.
Huh?
Eh?
Wow.
They do it to keep it in the heat, but the white fur prevents them from getting too overheated and gives them camouflage for hunting.
Ah.
Exterminator at work. That's now. Body, fix. Track 2.0.
Wait, 60 of them have died. 6 of them have died. Wait, are they flying in front of the drill dozer and just getting rolled?
The drill dozer has stopped. Fuel canisters are all dry as a bone. Refill them, and we will have this show on the road again soon.
Right there. The fuel canister will only work on oil change.
Right now I'm trying to find out where the fuck these 3 artifacts are.
Three artifacts? The grandpa's nuts?
Dude,
3 artifacts, get it. They're old.
you need help.
Why? That's
But
a
right
joke.
now,
That's a good
right
one,
now
too.
I'm trying to find this. This is called the
Help me with the minerals here.
Starvanzer
Right.
artifact, flying paper. I've actually walked by that fucking thing.
But you don't pick up shit early? Because it looks
Motherfucker,
important?
I never knew it was a fucking artifact.
If I can grab something in a video game, I grab it.
Fuck
I don't care
you.
what it is. No, it's seriously, it's called it's called an RPG mentality. If it ain't nailed down, I'm taking it.
Sentry armed.
It's just natural. Literally, anyone who plays a
Oh
lot of
wow,
RPGs.
and it moves.
Cool. All I know in a video game, I've played dozens, hundreds, thousands of video games. All I know, if it moves, not moves, but if it exists, I'm picking it up. It says I could take it, I'm taking it.
The drill dozer is under attack.
It's a tattoo design. Seriously? Ah,
Cool.
that's fucking stupid. I'll be right back.
Reda repair.
But seriously, no, it isn't called the RPG mentality. Oh, is it not nailed down? No, take it. Fine.
Canister.
So yeah, there's that.
Canister in. Just one more. Go fetch.
Can't believe people in Norway pay 25 bucks for gas. My god, how crappy is your government at negotiating? Apparently worse than ours.
Bosco, what is that? Take care of this. Watch and learn.
Back.
Hey, back.
Now there is another flying paper artifact. How nice.
They're probably like 10.
No, it's like within the same fucking distance.
Fuel canister loaded.
Yeah, they're usually normal. Sounds perfectly normal
Drill
gaming.
dozer is fueled and ready to go.
That's video game logic for you. If you're supposed to go grab something, they'll make you grab like 10 or 20 of them.
That will teach you. No flares ready.
But let me ask you this. Why do you think a lot of people, one, don't like the small indie games? Two, why does everyone jump on games
bandwagon.
when one, they're popular, and two, they don't give a fuck about it?
Well, some people, it's their job, so. Like, game journalists, whenever they say anything about a game, I'm like, you get paid to suck that dick. Why would I trust you? On your opinion.
Alright, so one, what would you, yourself, personally rank, Among Us?
It's probably a 3 out of 5. Because it's a good concept, good game, but needs more content, and needs to to work on adding some new features that would improve on it greatly, like voice chat. That would definitely help with voice chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because some of us can't type for shit. Oh, I know that. But if I could talk circles around people easily. I have that trusting voice.
Drill dozer is en route to the Hearthstone. Expect heavy resistance.
Like, I could be a politician, all I have to do is... Hello. I'm a normal person. Offer me. And they would. You know?
Sorry, right now I'm trying to find this fucking artifact.
I mean, it's not hard to run for a politician space now that everyone is sick and tired of their bullshit. You just don't have, just as long as you're not a Democrat right now, you'll do fine.
Dude, fucking Maxine Waters.
Telling the homeless people to go home, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, she's dumber than dirt.
And people fucking listen to her.
No, I mean, no, they were booing her and yelling at her like, what home?
No. I meant...
Oh, the mainstream media?
We've got an incoming swarm.
Well, that, but I also meant, like, they listened to her. She said, vote for me. If you vote for me again, I will do so much better and everything. What did they do?
They got nothing from it.
They listened.
Guys, keep those bloody bugs off the drill dozer. Bosco, help! Game boy, keep how you feel here. Loretta really used armor on them. Down!
Ah, I can't believe the fucking drill dozer blew me up. It went through a bunch of fucking exploding plants and I was riding on top of it, so it blew me up. I was too busy taking care of a bunch of bugs on it.
Oh.
Go figure, right?
Drill dozer has reached the target. The Omeran Hearthstone is jamming our readings, but we expect heavy pressure when the drilling commences.
Platforms placed. Sentry gun needs assembly. Sentry off. Platform. I ordered a resupply.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
Resupply pod is here. Everybody collect ammunition. Take it.
I don't know where the fuck this goddamn artifact is. Fuck it. Next.
One sensor gun ready to be built. Ready to shoot.
There's another fucking tattoo design. Who gives a fuck?
Everyone's into that visual crap.
Ooh, this is a Horde treasure map.
Yeah, the fact that people can be so
Ooh, okay.
easily blindsided with just shiny little baubles is concerning. But it's so pretty. It's like, what are you, 5?
Ready to use.
I understand most of logic in people's brains nowadays. It's like, oh, it's so pretty and it has pretty things. Look how shiny it is. It's like, if I throw a rock at you that's shiny, you probably wouldn't care that I just pelted you in the head with a rock. Because you'd be like,
Shiny?
ooh, shiny, yeah. Be like, oh boy, he's stupid. Special needs kids are gonna look like fucking Einstein at this rate. The government considered me stupid, but yet, oof, I'm smarter than a lot of them.
Hey Jimmy, you wanna know what song I've been singing when at fucking work, bored out of my mind?
Platforms flight.
Oh, a song I wrote, a note for note.
You're a
Don't
crazy old
worry,
colleague.
be horny. Yeah, fapping time is great.
What?
Isn't that the song?
No. No. Hi ho, it's off to work I go. Cannot stand another day of this fucking hellhole.
Wait,
We're forgetting the dozer.
Bosco can start the drill dozer? I didn't know that.
But yeah, like sometimes I say, hi ho, I'm gonna lose my mind today. I'm getting fucking tired of dealing with this fucking hellhole.
I was gonna say, I've been tired of this pain.
Well, that too, but you deal with it physically, so yeah.
It's like, I'll just live with it, you know, like we're told to as men. Just deal with it. Oh, you're missing an arm? Deal with it. Oh, you got depression? Deal with it.
Your girlfriend is sexually abusing you? Deal with it, bitch.
Yeah, it's like, men are just expected to deal with it.
Yep, almost everything.
And they wonder why there's men's rights activists now.
Hang on, wait, what?
Yeah, men's rights activists exist, but they just say they're all evil men. It's like, no, they just are sick and tired of being considered lesser than dirt. And we'd like to be treated as human beings and, you know, might want to see therapy and have a support group of their own. No, they're evil because men can't have that sort of thing. Then those women wonder why they die alone with 80 cats.
I thought it was 100 cats.
I kind of dumbed down the number a little bit, but yeah. Because my grandma has cats, but she has 2. She has 2 cats.
Oh.
Herself, because she was like, she didn't want to be alone for too damn long. She was like, I like having pets, they keep her busy. You know what I mean? They keep her mind sharp and busy.
Yeah, chill.
Especially when she took a fall and lost some of her short-term memory. 15 years of it.
Swarm on the intercept course. Get ready to protect the drill dozer.
So it's like she lost 15 years of freaking memories, short-term memories. So she's playing she switched out to certain games to help her with her memory. Like mathematic games, spelling games, quizzes. Well, she was a nurse until she, retired. She was a head nurse, actually.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's amazing.
Yeah, she's quite smart. She's smarter than most of the doctors.
So why didn't she try out for a doctor?
Oh, she's like, being a doctor is more of a pain in the ass than being a nurse, just slightly. But being a nurse is more of a pain in the ass because you have to know more than the doctors themselves.
So theoretically, she could have been a doctor with knowing more than the male doctors and everything.
Oh, there were
She
female
could've.
doctors and nurses in her time.
But she still could have.
Yeah, it was easy for her. She wasn't stupid. Also, she was smart enough to make sure her contract always paid her the most money. She just didn't sign on the dotted line whenever they said, we should want to give you this amount of money. Back in her day, it was like they wanted to offer $5 an hour back in the, what was it, 60s? 1968, they wanted to offer her $7 an hour. Around there. Don't forget, that's back in the old days when, you know, back in the 60s and 70s when minimum wage was really low. Because the cost of living was low. You know what she said? No, if you want to keep me, it'd be $15 an hour. They paid her.
Oh.
They paid her that. Back in the day when that was considered a lot of money.
Yeah, now it has to be over 30 or 40.
It doesn't have to be. It depends on your lifestyle. Some people just have really expensive lifestyles. No, really, they nowadays, they have such high standards of living. My high standard of living is I hopefully can afford a burger once a month.
Well,
that or the bills. And my grandma and grandpa never really splurged on anything ever. If it wasn't necessary, then buy it. It really is that simple. My grandma grew up in the day and age before they had plumbing in her house. You know that's how old my grandma is. They had outhouses. They were just happy to be around, you know, alive with their family.
yeah, a lot of people would say bullshit.
I love how my grandma is like, this COVID thing ain't that big of a deal, because she's like, this is my 7th pandemic I've lived through. Because they had polio, they had, God, really worse diseases back then. That actually fucked people up permanently worse than COVID.
Damage repair. We gotta protect the Rena. Reloading.
It's like, yeah, people die. Can't help that. That's always happens. Anytime a disease breaks through. It's like we forgot about pandemics that were so bad that your bones can end up brittle, so brittle they can shatter.
Sweet.
It's like people forgot about AIDS too. That's still around, and that's a pretty bad pandemic. But we don't stop our lives for it.
The drill dozer served its purpose. The Heartstone is ours. Deposit it and wrap up the mission.
Oi, carry support here.
Nicely done. Amaran Heartstone secured. Call the drop pod when you're ready.
Getting supplies.
Oh, tuberculosis also was a bad thing back in her day. Not tuberculosis, but it started with a T. What was that disease she had to worry about? That can end up making.
Yeah.
I'm just so numb to death, I couldn't care less. Death to me, I respect greatly, because someone's got to do that fucking ungrateful job. If nothing dies, then nothing can be reborn. Or no life can take its place. becomes stagnant. And a stagnant world is a dead world.
Victory objective completed. Fine job.
You know what I mean? Chris?
That's how you do it. Drop pod is on the way.
Hello, Chris. That's fine.
Alright, Jimmy, I got a custom for you.
Drop pod has arrived.
What?
Retrieving the mule.
Out of... You say you played a lot of games, right?
5 minutes.
Thousands to hundreds of thousands. Countless numbers.
Alright. So, what kind of games would you say was the worst of the worst?
Arcade fighters, because those were just coin eaters.
What the hell was Arcade Fighters?
Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, the things you played in arcades.
Oh.
Ask what's the pot face for the first round. What do you like?
So you mean like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighters, all the other ones like Marvel vs. Capcom?
Sticky grenade!
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
Well, those old arcade games were bad for one reason.
Why?
Well, if you had a game, you would go to arcade, and to play it, they'd be playing with people or the AI, and the game is designed to make you lose on purpose. They'll take a good $20 from you before you even get halfway through the game, no matter how good you were playing. Because the game would literally ramp itself up to literally do more damage without you knowing. That way, purposely try to kill you. Arcades were a ripoff. That's why things
Yeah, but
change.
didn't a lot of people, I don't know, get out of the house, have some fun?
Yeah, because you didn't have consoles back then. I mean, the consoles existed, but back then you didn't have the $400 it cost to get a fucking Super Nintendo. It was pricey. The only reason me and my brother had one is my mom would take all of our Christmas money, pool it together so her kids can have a console that we must share, but there were 2 controllers and a lot of the games were multiplayer.
My bad.
On purpose.
Ah.
And anytime we wanted to get a new console or game, or new console, we had to sell everything with our old one.
Drop pod is ready.
And by then we had a huge collection.
Rock and Rolling Stone!
I mean a fucking massive ass collection.
2,000 rounds of depleted uranium.
I think we sold our Nintendo for the next console that was popular then. For, what was it? For the full price to get the new console plus a game and controller, but it had like, what, 40 games, 3 controllers for our regular Nintendo before we can get the new one. It was one hell of a collection. We had to do that for every console until eventually we became old enough to save up money to have the money to start getting new consoles. We even had to sell our 64 back then when we wanted to upgrade to the next one. Now you know, we all grew up, and at a certain age, we started buying the consoles and the games we liked back from like old shops and shit. Started trying to retrieve the collection we had to get rid of to get the new stuff. Still have the memories. Still have the memories of playing all those games, though. The ones I remember most are the ones when I spent with my brother, played with my brothers and sisters, so that's the whole point of it. It was literally the family hobby. Hell, my mom played the games before she even purchased them to make sure that, you know, she would find out the games and stuff to make sure they were age appropriate.
This is a simple mining mission.
My mom actually gave a shit.
More kite into the mule, we'll send a drop pod to get you out. Good luck.
When a parent actually gives a shit about their kids and what they're doing.
Nightmare.
Parents now, a lot of parents nowadays couldn't give two shits what happens to their kids. Also, me saying that when my parents would be like, go outside and play for like 4 or 6 hours. Just because, well, you need some sunshine.
Bosco, mine it.
So you need to get outside, some fresh air, some sunlight. Because you look pale, more pale than a dead corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were that one thing, Mom says it's my turn kind of family. Also, I have a scar on my leg from my brother hitting me with a goddamn controller.
How the fuck?
We were playing Mario Party. Anyone who hears that sentence, we were playing Mario Party, like,
B.O.B.
I can see why you got hit. Mario Party is one of those games where, yeah, people get pissy. Also, I remember bleeding the crap out of the palm of my hand because a lot of those mini games were so bullshit. And then you figure out, hey, I'll put a sock on my palm. That'll help. Which it actually does. Or wear gloves. Can't really have gloves. Then as you got older, everyone separates from the hobbies and stuff and starts their own thing. Which is to be expected. You're older. People got their own shit to do.
Go fetch. Time to pay Molly a visit. Come here.
wonder why they created Molly out. Molly and that Beta C is out of this highly powerful metals that can't never be damaged, but yet this one they choose this most fucking weakest type of metals ever.
Praetorian down!
I will never understand.
Help me mind this. Players, not ready yet.
Yo, Will Smith is definitely a cuck. He was laughing at the joke. And then his wife doesn't laugh and he goes, yes, dear. That's what he's gonna change his face into that yes, dear. Because you know the guy she is currently sleeping with and gonna have to do that. No one likes being cheated on. If you do, you're weird. What kind of weird fetish do you have? Being a cuck is a huge turnoff. Because why would you want to be with a man who's so fucking weak and pushes over? Best you could do was a little tiny slap.
If line ready.
Yeah, if you're gonna go all out, man, you should have punched.
Help me with the minerals here.
Will Smith's kid, that's what we do in our family. It's like your dad raises his hand to people? That's not a good thing. Unless you're getting your ass spanked for doing something stupid. For the punishment, other than that, no, he doesn't need to raise his hand to anybody. Is your dad that weak of a man? He only plays a strong man on movies. I look like a strong man, but I only play one on movies and TV.
Red sugar.
I may be a virgin, but that's mostly by choice because I saw a lot of crazy bitches, and I'm like, ugh. Do I really want to put up with a girl who's not mature enough, not ready, and acting like a freaking frat girl? No. I want a mature woman who doesn't mind a guy with a lot of baggage when it comes to medical conditions, but I'll make sure to stay home with the kids and take care of shit there. That way she comes home, dinner's done, dishes are clean, you know, kids are taken care of. Fulfill the house role where she doesn't work, so I physically can't. Trade off. But I will not be cheated on or made to look like a dumbass. I will leave in a heartbeat.
My grandpa told me they used real mules back in the day, keeping up the tradition.
I will not play second fiddle to anything.
Bosco, light! Go! Get to work!
And that motherfucker laughed at the joke. So don't give me a high and mighty axe when you go to slap. And you could have walked up there and talked to him. Didn't need to have to hit him. A stronger man doesn't need to use force where words can be useful.
Go fetch!
It's like, it's just a joke. He's still like, it's just a joke, but it's like, dude, can you not? She's kind of sensitive about that. And he probably would apologize. Chris Rock would probably apologize and instead of slapping him like a child. Because you're immature and your wife had a hold of your dick along with 4 others.
What's that smell? All right.
I will only raise my hand or fist when I have run out of other options. It's a last resort. A strong man would know that. A weak man does not.
I've got a zip line ready here.
And I don't care if that would piss him off because it's true.
Help me with the minerals here.
That's why it would piss him off royally. Like, how dare you say that? It's like, you're pissed because you know it's true. I would have taken an award away, yes. Because I can put it in this wording. If it was a white man that slapped that Chris Rock, he would have banned him for life. And took his award away. And you know it. We all know it. No one takes the Circle Jerk Award seriously, though, anyways.
I ordered a resupply.
Roger that. Supplies are coming.
Resupply arrived. Go restock. Getting more ammo. Really much better now.
Because all I saw was a weak man act like a child.
Go! Get to work! Zip right up. Ready to kill some more crates. Molly is on the way. Why just put him on ziplock? No ammo left. Here I come.
Yeah, Steve died, but he helped take out Beta C. Thank you, Steve.
And think, we almost killed you.
That sentence was not a good idea for.
Bosco, find it. Here we go.
To me, Will Smith is weak because I saw him be weak.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi.
Yeah, I kinda got hungry while I'm drinking, so I got some fried rice with egg, carrots, lima beans.
Yeah, lima beans are good.
Yeah, I kinda had them too much when I was growing up, and I fucking hate them now.
Oh, when I was a kid, I refused to eat anything unless it had lima beans with it.
Well, think again.
My mom said it was so frustrating because it's not normal for a kid to say, I'm not going to eat it unless I have a veggie with it. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with this kid? How many kids do you know?
Drink so I can finish eating this. BRB.
Hey, speak up.
Featuring up. Wipe out the rest and get on with it.
I was not a normal kid. I was like 3 years old and I want my lima beans. A 3-year-old knows, you know that girl like, give me lima beans. I want lima beans. And likes his vegetables. It's like, you like your vegetables? What the fuck is wrong with you, kid?
Ammo, take it.
I did not like chocolate. I didn't like cake. I don't like pies unless they're fruit type.
Grabbing ammo.
Use the back of your pickaxe for your power hits. How much Bosco can take focus, but that means he would have to take damage and have a health bar. And if you take enough damage, he folds up and floats around until the cooldown timer hits, and then he's active again to fight with you. But at least then he can take, focus off you for a few seconds. And you can always have perks that increase his health bar. So he can last longer. or have a shield of his own, almost like what the dwarves have. You just got to give it to Bosco too.
Alright, Jimmy, so growing up, what were some of your favorite things to cook and eat?
Depends. I liked broccoli, cauliflower, cheese was good on everything.
Well, I mean,
Everything
it's
better.
cheese. What else?
Yeah. It's like cheese will make anything good.
Ollie, over here!
You know what I mean? It's like it's cheese. Cheese on macaroni, cheese on noodles, cheese on meat, cheese on veggies, cheese on fries. It's just like it's all good. Cheese is just good.
Good work. Objective has been achieved. Call the drop pod when you're ready to leave.
Come here!
I cooked whatever was around though. We didn't have a lot of money, so it was whatever you got at the dollar store. Hamburger helper, cinnamon salad, spaghetti. A lot of fucking spaghetti. And lots of potatoes. Lots and lots of fucking potatoes. Potatoes, the poor peasant food. Because it's so abundant and easy to grow.
Hate to wait for flare charging.
Now, eating too much potatoes, is that what made you not want to eat anymore, or what?
No, my gallbladder was removed eventually because I had gallstones. And apparently, if you have no gallbladder, which gave you a weird protective mucus in your stomach lining, you can't eat certain things anymore without causing your body pain.
Zip line done.
Because if I eat tomatoes, now that I don't have a gallbladder anymore, if I eat tomatoes, I shit blood. Because the acid is so bad for my stomach. It starts stripping it and irritating it and making it, become very, very volatile inside.
Glorious. Ollie! Zip line up.
Incoming. Smoke him if you got him.
You probably wouldn't know. You still have yours. He also told me I might not be able to handle spicy food anymore. Luckily that didn't happen. I can eat all the spicy food I want. And my mom's like, my grandma and mom were like, it's the same thing, tomatoes and spicy food. It's like, no, they're two different types of acid. One's capsaicin and one is just straight up acid. Acid from a hot pepper is not the same as acid from a tomato. Though there is yellow tomatoes that
What's the
might be.
difference?
One acid burns away at some, acid melts things. Tomato acid can literally melt. If you put tomato acid on a piece of metal, it can disintegrate it long enough.
Scanner showed the wave is thinning out. Take out the rest of them snap.
I mean, you could look it up online. It is a different type of acid. Difference between tomato and hot pepper acid. Because I used to love drinking V8 and stuff. I can't have that no more.
Help me with the minerals here. Smooth.
So there's always that fun little thing. Though I wouldn't care if it came to giving up that much stuff. I'll just suffer and eat spicy food regardless. It's like people who are lactose intolerant will drink milk. It's like, I don't care. I like it. Even if it causes me discomfort. But hot peppers don't make me shit blood, so. More of a medical reason. It's like your body can't just handle it anymore. And potatoes apparently absorb all the moisture in my stomach, so eventually it starts to feel like I ate sandpaper and thumbtacks.
I need the damn
Very
monster on
unpleasant
it.
feeling
Where is it?
if I eat too many potatoes, because it absorbed all the liquid in my body, in my guts as it went passing through. Man, it's some volatile shit.
Watch and learn.
Good work. Sending in the drop pod.
Some people are like, that's too much information, thank you. It's like, that's just nature. No matter how much humanity believes they can break themselves away from Mother Nature, they can't. It's not a possibility to get away from her.
Arrived. Retrieving the mule.
She will
Departing in T-minus 5
always have
minutes.
control over humanity. And there'll be rules you can never break. You can bend, but can never break out of. Like reproduction, always going to be a biological male and female needed, no matter what. Now the process of doing so is, well, that's up to you. You always can get a surrogate or test tube baby.
Well, you see, that's not what this generation says. You can be polysexual, bisexual, transsexual.
Yeah, that's more based for your
XYZ sexual, whatever.
I know, but that's more based towards your sexual preferences and more than anything. That prefers what you want to fuck or think you are. It's like, I identify as a pot. Okay. Have fun with that, as long as you're not trying to force that on others, we're good. I'm gonna care less what people think about themselves, let alone give a fuck. It's like, if you want to say you're a fucking attack helicopter, go for it, but you can never force that on others. They ain't gonna change their way of living just to fucking make you feel good. Not gonna work. Will never work, really. Say, you do you, we do we, and we live happily together, just making shit work. No one needs to validate you because you think you're a pretty butterfly. No one's gonna call you whatever you want to be called. They can call you fucking dumbass, dipshit, dumb fuck for all they care. They can call you that, it doesn't matter. Call yourself what you want, be what you want, but you can never force others to do it. Doesn't work. People have been killed for trying to pull that stunt on others. It's like, I demand you do it. Bye. Bang. Well, now you don't. I don't have to do it at all. You're gone. I mean, pedophiles really want to fuck kids. They should just move to Germany, where the legal age is 14.
For rock and stone!
Assignment complete. Congratulations.
Still think you're a sick fuck, but hey, it's legal there. Or is 14 too old for that? Which would be kind of ironically stupid.
Rock and stone, yeah! If you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming home. Perfect. Rock and stone, brother.
Oh, 4 more levels.
Rock and stone. If this doesn't bring the pain, I'm retiring. Just kidding, it will.
The only problem is if you move to Germany, you give up your freedom and rights, so at least you get to fuck kids. It's the age of consent, though, is 14.
If Deep Rock Galactic can't provide the goods, I'll forge them myself.
So I need to do 3 on-site refinings or salvage operations. Refining or salvage?
Like that! Rock and stone!
There's a refinery right here. How much money is this refinery? 1,200. 1,700. Ooh. 1,794. 1,790. Okay, these two are equal in process. Okay, there's also a salvage here. Okay, refinery it is. Either a 0 or depending on the... Which ones do I want? I think I'll go for the fungus bog. Wait, let me check out the bonus. They're the same. Yep, same in every way.
Drop pod is ready. Time to leave.
Hence why I'm considered a liberal, because I live and let live.
Rock solid! Rounds of Clifford Slammers. Red sugar on top, please.
And if you don't like something, fix it yourself. Or make it yourself if you don't find something you want to find.
Rock!
It's a lot harder than it sounds on sometimes. Chris, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm trying to eat my fried rice and watch first three feeds with Margaret Robbie. But I'm here. But here's another question. Growing up, what did you find most challenging, you know, in school or eating or going out, you know?
I don't go out. You know that, right? To go out, you have to have car and money. And friends. Never had any of that. My life was dictated by others. What I can and cannot do, it drives me nuts. That's why I can't stand when people tell me that I can and cannot be who I am, or I think things are wrong. It's like, That's why teachers trying to tell kids what they should be, and it's like, that's not up for you to decide, it's up for them. And they will grow up to despise you for trying to change them before they can figure it out.
Here we go! I need support.
We've set our targets on several deep wells of liquid morkite, so we're sending in a refinery of tortuous fuel. Set the whole thing up, get it cranking, and let's pump those deposits dry. Time to build some pipelines rough necks.
I mean, Chris, how would you feel as a kid when your people around you telling you what you should be, and you're like 8 or 9? All you want to do is go play outside. And you're just a kid.
First off, I'd be confused as fuck, like, what the fuck are you talking about? And second,
Yeah.
I am who I am. You're not gonna change me. You're not gonna...
Well, kids are vulnerable to that. Very vulnerable. I
mean, you asked my thoughts about it.
Yeah, I know, but it's
still.
like... Some teachers are complaining, I can't talk to my kids about sex. It's like, why are you talking to little kids about sex in the first place? They don't need to know what you and your boyfriend do in the bedroom. They're children. It's not age appropriate for them. As you pointed out, you don't like it either if someone would tell you who or what you were or what you would like. It's like, what?
Inventory.
No, I do know the kids are gonna grow up to resent these adults, hate them even,
Help me with the minerals.
despise them for what they did to them. Because no matter what generation you're from, you always hated the previous generation trying to put something onto you. It's like no generation learns that from that, huh? Forcing stuff on people never works. If anything, it backfires horrifically. It does the opposite of what you're trying to do.
Moscow, come here.
Plus, you don't need to know your sexual preference until you actually get sexually active. And some people probably wouldn't ever figure out who they are till the very end of their life.
But you wanna know something else? Like, I'm gonna go on YouTube real fast and get something up.
Okay. I mean, I was told as a kid what I can and cannot do, how I can be and live my life, and I hated that. I despised anyone who tried to tell me that. And I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have been the only kid. That's a common thing. Hell, out of spite, I ran a freaking mile as hard as I could to find out how fast I could run, and I was coughing up blood at the end of it because I wanted to see if I could do it. Granted, I could do it, but my God, was I in a lot of pain. Like, a ridiculous amount of it. Which I get why they warned me, but it's still me saying, yeah, no. Not for you to decide.
Back school. Can't
Oh, here's one. Unhinged teacher caught on video going on left-wing political rant.
Right. Let's get the pump
Have
Yeah.
you heard, have you heard about this?
I've heard about a few dozen of them. And a lot of those teachers have been found guilty of child porn and stuff as well.
Oh God.
So it's like, oh, so that's why you want little kids.
This is actual footage of someone called Leah King, a chemistry teacher in the Alpine School District in the state of Utah.
We'll just keep getting variants over and over and over until people get vaccinated. I hate Donald Trump. I'm gonna say.
So you can hate the man, but he did a decent job in when he did.
Turn off the Fox News.
Joe Biden's worse.
This is my classroom, and if you guys are gonna put me at risk, you're gonna hear about it because I have to be here.
No, you don't. You're replaceable. Literally.
Wow.
She does know she's replaceable, right?
Okay, well, I could go off on the costume if you want me to.
She does know she's replaceable, right?
I don't think so.
Wow, she's stupid.
Well, she seems like a happy, well-balanced person. Wonder what her personal life is like. What's she doing in a classroom? Nevertheless, he is apparently no longer employed by the school district.
Yeah.
Jesse Waters is the author of the great book, How I Saved the World. She did, joins us to assess. Now, Jesse, you grew up in a school environment, right? Are teachers worse than they were, or are we just able to report it?
No, they've gotten worse. I've had good teachers.
I mean, I don't expect her to speak like Piers Morgan, but she sounds like she just got pulled over during an episode of Cops. Y'all, you know,
With a shirtless man.
sucks. I mean, my goodness. But Tucker, you know when you sing in the shower or you dance in the dark, you're at your freest, you're your truest self because you don't think anybody is watching. And this is this woman. And this is many teachers, if hundreds, if not thousands of teachers believe no one's watching. So they dominate this space. These kids are of a very tender age, and the teachers are kings, they're queens. There's no transparency. There's no accountability.
But okay.
Yeah, it's like, you don't understand. No, you are replaceable. Like, 100%. We can get rid of you and replace you in like 20 minutes. It's almost they think they're high and mighty and better than everyone.
This never gets old.
It's like, I don't want to be preached to. If I did, I would go to church. And I don't like church. Because they're high and mighty and preachy.
R&D did good with the pipe writing.
Oh, did you ever see this one?
Thank God I don't have children.
Minority Party gets to select its own witnesses. And of all the people the Republicans could have selected, they picked Candace Owens. I don't know Miss Owens. I'm not going to characterize her. In my limited own words, I'm going to play for you the first 30 seconds of a statement she made on behalf of
I actually don't have any problems at all with the word nationalism. I think that it gets, the definition gets poisoned by leaders that actually want globalism. Globalism is what I don't want. So when you think about, whenever we say nationalism, the first thing people think about...
Well, nationalism, isn't that you're proud and about your nation and you want to, do everything for it? It's not a bad thing. It all depends on how you use the word. There's context to that word.
Well, yeah.
He had dreams outside of Germany. He wanted to globalize. He wanted everybody to be German. Everybody to be German.
Alright, so my first question is to Mr. Shaw. As Owen said, quote, if Hitler just wanted to make Germany great and have things run well, okay, fine. The problem is that he had dreams outside of Germany. So when people try to legitimize Hitler, does that feed into white nationalism?
What the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know. This is one of the.
But she was right. He was a nationalist who wanted Germany to, you know, be the big nation on the world.
Yeah.
They did horrible things, and there was a reason we stopped them. He was not a good guy. He was a sociopath.
He purposely presented an extracted clip.
The witness will suspend for a moment. It's not proper to refer disparagingly or to a member of the committee. The witness will not do that again. Witness may continue.
Sure. You know, I was called despicable.
Witness may not refer to a member of the committee as stupid.
I didn't refer to him as stupid. That's not what I said. That's not what I said at all.
Wow, way to put more words in her mouth. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Don't forget that's Nadler. Nadler. It's that old stupid fucker.
Yeah, the boomer who doesn't know that his place is gone and old.
Yeah,
He's not
listen.
needed anymore.
As I said, he's
outdated.
assuming that black people will not go pursue the full purposefully extracted. He cut off, and you didn't hear the question that was asked of me. He's trying to present as if I was launching a defense of Hitler in Germany, when in fact
She
the
wasn't.
question that was asked of me was pertaining to whether or not I believed that whether or not I believed in nationalism, and that nationalism was bad. And what I responded to was that I do not believe that we should be characterizing Hitler as a nationalist. He was a homicidal, psychopathic maniac that killed his own people. A nationalist would not kill their own people.
Well, he was a bit of a nationalist, but he was a crazy fucker.
Purposely wanted
He was slightly. But also, he was a socialist, too, so...
That was unbelievably dishonest, and he did not allow me to respond to it, which is worrisome and should tell you a lot about where people are today in terms of trying to drum up narratives. By the way, I would like to also add that I work for Prager University, which is run by an Orthodox Jew, and a single Democrat showed up to the embassy opening in Jerusalem. I sat on a plane for 18 hours to make sure that I was there. I'm deeply offended by the insinuation of revealing that clip without the question that was asked of me.
This is why they don't trust. They lost all their trust people. They try to pull bullshit like that. Why would I trust them when they're trying to twist things?
And what's worse, that's a fucking Democrat. Guess where? California.
Yeah, California, man. It's like, it's a cesspool. I don't get how people can live there and vote for those people and like, yeah, this is fine, I'm just becoming homeless, this is fine.
Jack requested and is inbound.
That's it. Back. Connect the pipelines to the project. Let's get the extraction.
Yeah, it's like, what's the hell with trying to put words in people's mouths and trying to change things like that? It's like, you're gonna look like a disingenuous asshole.
Yeah.
What idiots fall for this bullshit, other than the dumbasses?
Oh, hey, listen to this.
You brought up the child abuse issue, and so I guess what should parents and adults say to a minor who is threatening suicide? They're saying, well, I'm struggling with depression, I'm struggling with these suicidal thoughts, if they don't let them transition. So,
What the hell are you talking about?
Doesn't know
left. You know, this is a conservative show, and so we always hear this, well, you need to be empathetic. But I guess my question is, what is the true empathetic thing to do when it comes to these struggling kids? Like what you're saying, parents freeze in that moment. Well, what do I do? Do I let them transition, even though I know they're not trans? I'm scared my kid's going to hurt themselves.
Right. So here's the thing. A lot of therapists
Because they could change their mind afterwards and realize, what did I do?
as well.
I made a mistake. There is some people that regret transitioning.
They were lied to. Many of them were. And I would say, always taken a suicide threat seriously. Okay, that must always be taken seriously, no question. But we actually have no good evidence to show that any kind of transition improves the mental health of these children. So they are rushing them to radical and experimental and dangerous treatments with no good evidence that this will even
Like, do they know that there's no going back after it happens? And if they fuck up on that, it's permanent?
All these treatments. Only the United States is full steam ahead.
And how easy is it actually for these kids to go through a medical transition? I mean, do they just, you know, show up and
It's like, if you need a transition, that's fine, but make sure that it's what you want. Because there's no going back. It's a one-way trip.
In Oregon, it is 15. In Washington State, you can get mental health services, which may include gender dysphoria, which does include gender dysphoria at age 13.
Yeah, like we said, if it's popular, kids will do it. Remember, like video games? That goes for anything. That includes gender, because it's like, I want to be popular like everyone else. Are you sure about this? Because there is no going back. And if you fuck this up, it is permanent. You never, ever go back. It's like, you better make sure. It's not a game.
Request accepted. Stand clear.
Internet, they are low-dosing tea in middle school and high school. They have no idea how dangerous these medications are. And frankly, our medical establishment has completely whitewashed how dangerous they are because they're afraid of their own.
Right, and so what happens to the doctors that actually are brave enough to speak out? I don't think this is right. I think we're jumping to conclusions with some of these kids, giving them life-altering medicine, don't even know what they're getting into. What happens to them once they say something?
I talked to one yesterday who was fired, well-known psychiatrist who was fired. Several doctors have been in Canada, the world expert in gender dysphoria, Ken Zucker, was fired. Again, totally activist-led. This man literally wrote the definition of gender dysphoria for the psychiatric manual. He oversaw it. He had been treating kids successfully with therapy that explored the whole child, did not focus on gender only.
It's like, why do you want this? We need no reason. And if you truly need it, we'll give it to you, but you gotta make sure.
People do have real gender dysphoria, but he was treating real cases, and he was treating them successfully. Nonetheless, he was fired because activists demanded, and that's what we're seeing across the board. The good doctors are being silenced. They're really afraid of losing their job.
My doctor started his own practice.
Medical care. I saw you tweet something about Planned Parenthood, saying that they were one of the top providers of testosterone in the country, and then they
That's not a good sign.
Or something. What happened with that?
You shouldn't gloat about that.
Scientists over at on the Federalist reported, or I don't remember which outlet she reported on, that they had after I had written that article. Apparently they deleted that. They don't want everyone to know they're making all their money with testosterone. They're making a tremendous amount of money with testosterone, and we know that teenage girls are having sex at much lower rates. They're getting pregnant at much lower rates, but they are really keen on testosterone. And Planned Parenthood can't wait to provide it. What my article was about.
Sounds like Planned Parenthood hates women.
Parenthood had contacted me. I reached out to her because she had posted about privately on social media, and I reached out to her. I was able to get in touch with her and verify that she had worked at Planned Parenthood, And she said girls were coming in groups of friends, filling in the living room to get testosterone. This is not what gender dysphoria looks like. If you talk to any older, what we used to call transsexuals, they weren't doing this because of peer approval. They were doing this because of, real, genuine dysphoria. But what's going on today is very, very different.
And what is the
Again,
healthcare
it's because it's popular. Sometimes kids do things because they're popular. It's like, oh, I don't need a transition. I just want to be popular with like all the other kids. It's like, you have no idea what you're fucking yourself over with. It's not a toy.
Oh my god. Listen to this.
Alright, since there isn't enough drama in the health and fitness world, Adidas has started a new campaign called I Am Possible.
Oh yeah, I remember that. It failed.
Taking care of your health and fitness is now considered a symbol of white supremacy, so it's ironic that the lady on the cover of this Adidas program is a black woman. This is so embarrassing and so ironic on so many levels, the first one being that black Americans struggle the most with obesity out of any American. In addition to this, we know obesity was the number one comorbidity for COVID, but also high blood pressure, lung disease, liver disease, sleep apnea, strokes, all
Hence why I stay under 125 pounds.
No matter how hard you try, you can't.
If I try to get any heavier, I actually start getting medical issues.
This isn't trendy. This isn't helping anybody. This is going to hurt people. Obesity is not healthy. If Adidas really valued limitless possibility, they would encourage the black community to get their obesity numbers down so they can truly be healthy.
Well, I guess if you want to live your life that way. I mean, if they want to live that way, that's fine, but don't bitch at us if it ends up badly. It's like, those were your choices. Now you're gonna die for it. Have fun. Freedom, right? Freedom means we don't have to take responsibility for their dumbassery. Damn, that's a lot of loot bugs. I mean, if you want to be a fat slob that dies.
Of visiting the USA.
I mean, I'm the kind of person that's like, you want to be fat and unhappy and miserable and dying at the age of the good old age of 25 because you chose your diet to be dog shit burgers and stuff. It's like, have fun. Now, if you have medical
Protesters against Turning Point USA, Brett Kavanaugh. Jesus Christ. Wasn't Brett Kavanaugh fucking let go? Or
no, he's a Supreme Court judge.
Charges?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't he free of all charges or something?
Yeah. They were trying to they didn't like it because Trump picked him. That's it. You know that new judge they're trying to get in, they only picked her because she's black and a woman. That's it. That's her qualifications. Vagina and skin color is correct. Which is going to make her a minority pick on purpose, with no one's going to respect or take seriously. Why would I take her seriously? She was only picked because of her skin color and nothing more. Affirmative action doesn't make it mean you're good. You're good at being a judge. That just means you were picked because, well, you just fit the bill. Even if you're dumb as dirt. Hell, she's not even qualified to be, you know, something that preschoolers and kindergartners probably could do. Because the definition is clearly written down in dictionaries. In every language, it's the same definition. Universally agreed upon.
May no act of yours bring shame. The fuck?
Now what? Because some of this stuff is really old news that I'm usually ahead of the curve when it comes to the news sort of thing.
They believe the First Amendment entitles them to say whatever they want without consequence. However,
Yes, it does.
People are gathered out here today to protest.
Now, as long as it's not a call to violence, it's fine. They do know that, right? The Constitution
Apparently not.
The Constitution is the right to say anything you want, as long as it is not a call to violence. That's it.
I'm the president of Science We were part of the coalition of progressive words that organized both the action on here and also the protest behind me.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Music known as not welcome on our campus. We have a right to demand that our student fee dollars do not fund an organization that for many of the threatens and challenges our very.
While again they have a right to speak here, the fact that our student fee dollars are paying for something that actively harms everybody on the campus, specifically marginalized communities, is an incredibly important decision, and that's why we're here to see this.
This is not protecting the diversity of our campus. This is targeting the diversity of our campus, and we are not going to stand for that.
Oh yeah.
But hate speech is protected under the First Amendment, whether they like it or not.
I'm like, the fuck?
You may hate their
huh?
speech, but it's still protected. That's why it's called hate speech, but hate speech is still free speech. And if you don't like what they have to say, ignore them. You know that's a thing, right? You can ignore.
Things about to explosive spikes.
People are just fucking dumb.
More than you possibly can know.
No shit.
If I'm considered smarter than them, that's saying a lot. Because I shouldn't be. I'm a low bar standard, man.
That shit is already too.
Yeah, it's like, it almost seems that way, but that's just because we're focusing on certain things in life. When they're actually losing the fight.
No, hang on, wait, do you mean Democrats or what?
Yes, the Democratic Party is losing everything.
Oh.
They just won't stop. People are tired of it, so they won't listen anymore. They're afraid that they're going to lose everything in 2022, which they might if they keep this bullshit up. No one wants to be preached to or screeched at for hours on end telling you how you're evil because they're racist. Bringing up racist bullshit reasons. Like, your skin color is white, therefore you must be evil. It's like, you know that's racist yourself, right? It's like, if you look up on YouTube and stuff, we'll find more normal people out there. If you try to get other opinions.
No, the players are recharging.
Though the FEC found Hillary Clinton guilty of the Russian probe thing.
Oh, wait,
Of faking
seriously?
it. Yeah, but their punishment was to pay $180,000 in damage and stuff like that. It's like, that's it? A slap on the fucking wrist? She's a multi-millionaire. But don't
Are
worry.
you fucking kidding me?
No, but she's being sued by Trump, and since they found her guilty, the lawsuit can hit her even harder for millions.
Oh, thank God.
Could. They still have to go through the whole process.
Oh, bitch.
But yeah, Hillary's so freaking disgustingly corrupted. Even Satan in heaven will not take her soul. Even hell's like, hell no. There's no place deep enough to put her. Satan's like, man, this bitch makes me look good.
I mean, who the fuck would want Hillary Clinton's soul? You'd be only money. Like, yo.
No, people are like stupid enough to go, Hillary Clinton be our first female president. Really, ladies?
I got hit.
You want to be known
I got
for the first one?
I got Hillary Clinton's soul in my back pocket. How much you want for it? Motherfucker, you know how much money you're gonna owe? Wait, what? Yeah, bitch, Hillary Clinton is fucking useless. He's below a fucking penny. Oh, fuck, I bought for half a mil.
Her soul's worthless.
Well, shit, bitch, you out of money now. But Hillary fucking sucks.
Yeah, my grandma told me things about her back when she and her are close to the same age. So she's like, trusting Hillary is like trusting your child with a sex offender when he's naked with a boner.
Mommy, why is his pants off? Oh no,
don't worry, you'll be fine. He'll just spin you like a top on his dick.
Mommy, I don't like the sound of that. I do. Bye bye. Wow.
Yeah. It's like, dear God. That keep Hillary away from everything. She a corrupt bitch. Seriously, she's corrupt as hell and has killed millions. With her stupid ideas. And her war hawk. She's a war hawk. She loves war. She makes money off sending people to die.
Dude, Dick, posted something on his Facebook before I got rid of it. And she said, update, Bill Clinton is doing a lot better, but we now have to self-quarantine. Does anyone know a good movie to watch? Guess what?
180 days.
No. Guess what one person ended up, suggesting?
What?
Benghazi, the secret story of what actually happened. I'm like, did this person actually suggest the story of Benghazi to Hillary Clinton? Like, what the fuck?
I'm kind of hoping COVID takes her out.
You need both, man.
Best case scenario, she gives it to Kamala and Joe Biden.
Oh, you mean Camel Toe and the Child Predator?
Yeah. It's like no one did any of this research before they voted. They just like, okay, mainstream media told me to do this, so I must listen. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
do you not think for yourself or look shit up? Because it's like, you do know you're voting for like a pedophile, right? And somehow you think being a pedo with a track record against black people is so horrific that he actually was friends with the KKK is a better choice?
Yeah. Let's see. Chompu is, I'm doing air quotes over here, racist.
Yeah, he was, did you know he gave all the money he would have made as a president to, black college students and,
yeah,
you know, he
yeah,
gave up all that money to charities.
I know, but he also said, you know what, I do believe it says I have to pay $1. I'm gonna take $1 and I'm gonna donate the rest of it.
Well, he has to take $1 for financial reasons.
Yeah.
He did get paid. The amount is not needed, but.
But he was more considerate and everything.
He's also the first president that was pro-LGBTQ before he was elected. They don't tell you about that one, do they?
No.
Yeah, he's a homophobe, but being the first president ever that was pro-LGBTQ. Even Obama was not pro-LGBTQ. Awkward. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's another thing. Fucking Obama and Biden, like.
Obama even said Joe Biden was not a good idea. He said he sucks at foreign policy, and we can see that. He sucked at doing his job for 50 years in general. Because I think he was 29 when he got into a government position, and he hasn't succeeded at doing anything other than fucking over the black community and the minority community. Because he literally has a video of him saying he doesn't want his kids raised in a school with black kids. It'd be like a jungle. I think I kind of flipped that around, but yeah, he said it'd be like he doesn't want his kids pretty much in the same school with black kids. He's racist. Hey, if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black, because apparently Joe Biden thinks of you as animals.
None can stand before us!
Orbital insertion sequence initiated.
Oh boy.
Rock and stone!
What?
No, that just people being that stupid.
Come on, guys! Rock and stone! If Deep Rock Galactic can't provide the goods, I'll force them to accept. Rock and stone to the bone. We fight for rock and stone.
Yeah, voting for Joe Biden is like saying, I like slavery. It was a good thing. I will never understand the stupidity of people.
They're idiots.
Just to believe whatever they're told. whatever I was told, I'd be dead.
Yeah, I know.
That's not even a joke. I literally would be dead. Because my mom saw a doctor about me. You know, one time she pat me. I died as a baby at 3 weeks old. She was tapping on me on the back, thinking I was choking. Instead, it just restarted my heart. Then she took me to the hospital, and the doctor says, "No, he's fine." And immediately, I turned purple and fell over and started dying. And my mom wanted to just rip that doctor's throat out. But somehow, another doctor, the doctor who saved my life, walked by just that second and said, "I know exactly what's happening. We need to get him to Seattle Child's Hospital." And that's how I was saved.
Our objective is liquid archive. We're sending in a refinery for you to fill. Get it cranking, and let's pump.
No, the odds of that are just so rare. You know what I mean? Like, what are the odds? You know what I mean, Chris? Like, what are the odds that a doctor walked by and knowing exactly what was wrong?
That I don't really know.
Let's just put it this way. I had better odds of being struck by lightning 4.2 trillion times in a row while winning the lottery every time for my whole life and having a blowjob from God simultaneously. Those are my fucking odds.
Well, by golly.
Those are some ridiculous fucking odds. One in a number I couldn't even say if I wanted to because the damn number's so long it'd take my lifetime just to say it. That's how I know I'm lucky.
Gas spot is leaking. Moscow, find it.
Though the whole thing about them betting on when I would die growing up was kind of like, Jesus, guys. They eventually stopped betting when I turned over 20 years old. They're like, oh, okay. Looks like he'll be fine now. Because they were like, there's no way in hell. Yeah, I survived. Just goes to show you that you're really good doctors that put me back together.
Well, yes and no, you know.
They were the first to start a surgery that was never even thought of yet. They had to come up.
Like?
Yes.
That shit.
They had to invent a way to save me, and now it's medically used to save countless lives. If anyone has a heart problem, might get a piece of my surgery because no one has extensive problems as me. Like, no one has all 7 at once.
Aw, you're unique.
Yes, that's what I've been told. I'm a miracle and I hate it. I didn't want to be called a miracle, I just wanted to live, therefore I didn't give up so easily. I was a stubborn little baby. It's like, no, I'm not going anywhere. No. No, I died on the way to the hospital. That's why I died 3 times.
Another day at the office.
So yeah. Ow.
Help me mind this. Rubbish and quit. Send the pump jack, please.
Pump jack launched. Stay clear from the impact zone.
the pipelines to the pump jack and let's get the extraction started.
Oh,
One down, more to go.
Yeah, my camera, open camera. And my open camera. Yeah, my camera's on like the cat tree.
Pipelines in place.
Swarm incoming. Get through it fast. We're on a tight schedule here.
Go fetch.
The cat right now is sleeping in the cat tree. Not.
oh really?
Yeah, she's in it, but not on top of it.
Ah. Ha ha ha, bitch.
Save oil machine.
Jesus, it's a big wave.
Request accepted. Stand clear. Pump jack inbound.
Flares recharging. Alright, let's get the pump jacks hooked up to the refinery.
Shit.
Woo!
Help me mine this. Hovering.
Okay, now I have to drill my way up. Okay, cool.
Ah, okay, there we go. Move, bitch.
What? Why are you telling yourself to move?
There's no
Here we go.
Recharging.
Come on, burn, god damn it, burn.
Disco Inferno.
This goes here.
Is it going to burn or what? Because I have to get inside this fucking building.
What game are you trying to get through?
Build here.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's a building, and I'm trying to go inside, but it's fucking hard.
Yeah, I have a cat. Her name's Noir. Noir Kitty.
Ah!
You have to know French to understand what her name is.
It means dark.
No. Close,
That's
but
what
no.
you said before.
No.
First pipeline between
That's not what I
Pontiac
said.
and refinery established.
Oh.
It's French for black. Black cat.
Oh. Dark, black.
There is a difference. Not all black are dark. You know that, right?
Eh.
Well done. Secondary objective completed.
Jeez, Chris. Concerning much.
Bosco, activate construction.
Another pump jack connected to the refinery. Just one more to go.
Damn drills are overheating. I'll be dreaming of piping.
I thought the name was clever because it sounded very kitty-like. You know, like a black cat. But it didn't sound like a normal name you'd give a cat. It sounded fancy. It's a fancy cat.
Pipes up. If only someone could help me build it. Pipe construction here.
She's having a fun time sleeping in her bed though. There's a blanket in there, inside of there. She sleeps in.
Go! Get to work!
Contact.
Follow me, Bosco. Blow it up, Bosco! Meet your maker, Craig! Rocket, here! Down it goes!
That was fucked up and weird.
What?
These fucking people. Why don't you just burn our house down? I start burning the hay inside the house, and they start getting off on it, and I'm like, what the fuck?
What fucking game are you playing? I think you downloaded the wrong Assassin's Creed.
No, it's just in Valhalla, people were just fucking weird.
Chris ain't my housemate. He's just someone I talk to online.
Is someone in your damn chat? Like, what the hell?
Yeah. There's someone in my chat.
Clifton Warden is history. Help me build
Yeah, normally people don't like seeing my face. I'm ugly. That's why I have it aimed at the cat. Cat looks better than I do. More pleasant to look at the fun kitty than it is to look at an ugly man. Who talking with? I'm talking to you, Amir, and Chris.
Yeah, but here's a news flash. If you do want to see his face, just go back to his previous streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't take too well. Hence why I don't show my face.
You can, what is it? Your Call of Duty Advanced Warfare?
Yeah,
just go
or the one that literally
streams.
says face reveal.
Oh,
But
that, yeah.
Though it doesn't look the same, no. I am more balder than I used to be.
Morkite is waiting. Return to the refinery and start up the pump sequence.
But yeah, me and Jeremy actually met in Warframe.
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was what?
Years ago.
2017, 2018.
It's like hard to believe how long it's been.
I still can't fucking believe they actually banned my account for being inactive.
Yeah.
Like, that is so fucking stupid.
It's like, you do know people take breaks from video games, right?
I know, right?
Your game ain't the fucking god shit I must play for the rest of my life kind of thing.
And dude, I done so much on fucking Warframe. I had almost every single fucking prime. I had the fucking Kuva Nuka, where if enemies were together, it just links and just kills them all.
Remember when Limbo had the fucking stop field that was insane?
Yeah.
That just lasted for like hours. My voice
Well,
makes
not
it sound
hours, but minutes, yeah.
Amir's like
I think you're
thought that I
young.
was
Your
young.
voice is... Your voice like
Sounds
you...
young.
Your voice like you, Angie. Not good?
No,
I
your
don't
voice
fucking know.
like young.
Oh.
Like, yeah, I've been told that. It looks like I'm gonna have to kill loot books to get 8.
Ah, shit.
It will get you killed. Hover boots.
Yeah, I sound young, look young, because my family bloodline is pretty decent when it comes to looking the way we do. We also have longevity on our side. We live to be 90 easily. Hell, one of my family members lived to be 110.
Run for cover.
You know what? We sound we sound young, look young for a long time in our lives. And then when we hit 60, it's all gone. It's just like, you old now. We look our age when we hit 60. Not to mention we gain a lot of weight.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly. The liquid morkite is being extracted.
I am so out of my league over here. Jesus Christ.
Are you talking about your dating life?
Well, it's more active than yours.
No, I'm not sick. I just have a cough that just won't go away after I burnt my throat.
Keep on fighting. More bugs coming your way. That's 25%.
I burnt my throat really bad and I just now have a cough that's still around. Won't go away.
Okay, we got a problem with the pipelines. Fix it to keep the extraction running.
Shit. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to get over 200 in power, and there's nothing else to fucking do.
I actually rarely get sick. My immune system's 3 times stronger than an average person's, which makes me lucky. My body had to make up for my weakness. With my weak heart, my body just decided to overdrive my immune system and make it really strong. Where most people's bodies are like normal immune system, mine looks like a fucking my blood cells look like everyone's a fucking bodybuilder with a mini nuke as a freaking hand grenade, and their pistols are full machine guns.
Basically, he's saying yours and my immune system is 10 times stronger.
No.
His is shit.
Oh, haha. You know I've only been sick twice in my whole life, right? And they've lasted, and I'm talking about serious sicknesses. I don't count colds and the flu, because that's nothing. That's gone in a couple days. I'm talking about when I had, my tonsils were swollen and stuff. I had, tonsillitis. That was gone in a week. My body took care of it on its own. Didn't need surgery. Didn't have to remove my tonsils. Took care of it. I just have an annoying cough that's just hanging around. It'll go away in a couple days.
This pipeline is fixed, but you need to clear all malfunctions in order for the refinery to run.
An average human immune system is, well, average. Mine is 3 times stronger than that. Because of my heart problems. It's how it made up for, well, my heart problems. It's like, I need a better immune system because if I didn't, I can get an infection that hits my heart and I'm a goner. Instantly. Like, I have to be careful about when I get sick.
Press the launch button when you're ready.
There it goes.
You little fucking bastard. There goes my fucking rations. Son of a bitch.
Alright. You're getting your ass
Fuck
kicked.
you. Dude, I have no idea what to fucking do. That's the thing. It says my recommended power level is 282. It's fucking 30, and I have no idea what to fucking do with this shit. I have no fucking idea. But it's 3 o'clock. I'm gonna go get some fucking sleep.
Ah, okay. I was gonna end after I'm done with these missions. Myself. In other words, I'm doing my dailies.
Yeah.
I just have an annoying cough. I mean, literally, it doesn't hurt when I cough or anything like it did when I first burnt my throat. It's just lingering now. Because before, I burnt my throat bad enough where I huffed up some scabbing. Like, the back of my throat had a piece of scab on it. I had to hawk up. It hurt. Don't have to do that no more. It's just annoying now. I'm on usually, anytime I'm online is because I start playing a game and I figure I'll just stream it. No other reason. I just figure why not. So I stream as many times as I feel like playing online. Today was 3 streams. I finished Bloodborne today. I played some Among Us a few hours ago, 3 hours ago or so. And I'm playing this because it's like, while I'm online, it's 2-button press and I can start a stream. So why not?
Rock and stone!
No other reason other than I could.
Orbital insertion sequence initiated. Board the drop pod.
rock, and stone.
I do YouTube as a fun little thing I can do because I physically can't work. I've tried. My body will literally shut me down if I overextend. I can do some physical activity for about an hour, and then I'll start turning purple, and then I stop. I can't use. I lose the use of my legs, and I will collapse. And my body will not move, or let me move until my blood flow goes back to normal. Against my will. I have no say in it. It's just a natural reaction my body takes when I overexert it. I don't have a choice. Because when my heart problems means my oxygen flow is really low. I think a good number for my oxygen is about 87. Yeah, it's really low fucking oxygen levels. 87 to 92. It's considered good. For me, anyways. And because of that, and my blood flow is so thin, and my heart only has 3 chambers, so it struggles to pump if I overexceed myself, it'll take blood flow and stop blood flow from my outer extremities first, so it can catch up. So that means my legs go first. Since I'm a lanky, tall motherfucker.
Get ready to rumble!
Everyone in my family's a tall motherfucker.
Scanners have located several huge deposits of liquid morkite. To extract it, we're sending in a refinery for you to set up. Locate the wells of liquid morkite, set up pipelines, and pump it all back to the refinery. Good luck, team.
My god, this place is a goddamn nightmare.
Stand clear. Pump jack inbound.
Ready to blow.
So doing YouTube has been fun.
Bosco, find it. Gotta wait for the recharge. Yes.
See, they got these little jumping ones, but I want an actual full-size Glyphid to be jumping at me.
Go! Get to work!
blip heading your way, team. Get ready.
Pipelines in place. Here.
Contact. Lock and load.
Oh, Jesus.
Explosive. Nice. Sorry. Bloody hell, you're hot to kill. I'm back here.
Almost dealt with. Dispatch whatever's left.
I think we actually have a chance to make it out alive. Moscow, let's go!
Need my chunk of gold. Can't leave this behind. $500 in my pocket right there.
Pipe segment done! This is greasy.
The only reason I use YouTube is because Twitch is not to be trusted. YouTube I can't trust either, but you can trust them slightly more than you can Twitch. And that's not saying much. Twitch is way too strict and way too many stupid rules that make no sense.
Down the hatch. Whack-a-mole! Squashed one. Attack! Help me mine this. Booyah! I shot a faster. Here comes the pest control. Bosco, build here.
I just ate a cough drop, so that should help my coughing a bit. Yeah, but Amir, I only have a cough because I was stupid enough to put a hot piece of food straight out of the oven in my mouth and immediately swallow it. So, yeah. Big reason why I'm coughing. What the hell?
Help me build it, please. Not ready. Flares recharging. It's overheated.
Another pump jack connected to the refinery. Just one more to go. For crap's sake. Grunts, lots of them, heading your way.
Ah, for crap's sake, he was right. Damn it. Gotta get down there.
Swarm, kill him, team.
Start hover.
They're getting killed by the collateral damage. I hate killing loot bugs. It feels so wrong.
I'm totally loaded.
Damn, these Beta C's have a lot of punch to them.
I need some of that computer magic.
Roger that. Hacking pod is launched and on its way.
I die a little inside every time I have to think. Let's get the vortex flowing.
The hacking pod has landed. Hook it up to the prospector data deposit so the hacking can begin. Pump jack requested and is inbound.
Let's get the pump jack connected.
Uh-oh. Out of fuel.
Light for me, please. Go fetch. Resupply ordered.
Nitro's been withdrawn and supply pod is inbound.
Can't carry anymore. Resupply arrived.
Beta C just waltzes by like, oh, hey, bitches. Dead.
Grabbing ammo. Rubbish equipment. Right here.
There's a problem in my last mission for today, so
Construction here.
let's do this now. Like, subscribe, blah blah YouTube bullshit. Also, don't forget to donate to a charity or fundraiser you can trust. And if you want others to donate to the charity or fundraiser and have a look at it, put it in the comment section down below for them to find it.
Go with the flow. That's cool. Can't carry anymore. Ramming speed.
Because my channel is for charity. Like, I wanted to make a charity channel, but I can't monetize. And I'm probably never going to be monetizing. So being a charity channel would all be up to, well, others to be charitable and give to charity. And
Faster bleed down.
you know, put it out there.
Pipelines and pump jacks built. We're ready to start extracting the liquid morkite. Return to the refinery and start up the pump sequence.
Yeah, and I gotta rely on my community to know if these charities are good or not, because a lot of them have been finding that they've been taking the money themselves. So yeah, there's always that happy good news.
Pipe surfing is the best. Got no flares ready.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly. Combat positions. The swarm is here.
Wait for flare recharge.
The wave is significantly diminished. Well done, team.
Not ready. Flares recharging. It's overheated.
We
Flares recharging.
where's the hacky thing?
Gotta stir it, mix. Preventing the surge from snippety. Cover on. That's That's it. That's full. Have to wait for their recharge. Bosco, mine it. Buster, lay down.
Boy, oh boy, this is gonna be fun to try to protect this thing.
Connection established to the data department.
Oh wait,
Activate the
it did?
hacking drone when you're ready.
We're out in a resupply.
Supplies are on the way.
The resupply is here. Getting supplies. Haxane, let's take down that power station. Holy bug.
The hacking drone is hacking away. Keep it safe, team. Keep the hacking drone secure. The hacking drone is under attack. Keep it safe so it can work. We've got bogeys on the hacking drone. We need some pest control on the hacking drone. Hacking drone under attack. The hacking drone is under attack. Keep it safe so it can work. Blast it. The hacking drone has stopped. Clear those critters off it now.
Gotta restart the hacking drone ASAP. They would start hacking again.
The hacking drone is at it again.
That goddamn overheating. The data deposit. Let's collect the data cell.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
If this data had left the planet, Roxas would be swarming on other mining companies. No talk.
Yeah, I got the data cube.
Incoming. Smoke him if you got him.
I got a ridiculous amount of tunnels all over this goddamn map.
Data cell secured. Another well-executed sabotage operation against our rivals. The liquid morkite is being extracted. Refinery and all pipe jacks are working at full capacity. Be warned, the noise will draw in the locals, so stay on your toes and do what you can to protect and maintain the equipment. Wave alert! The noise from the refinery is attracting the bugs. Get ready for a scuffle. We're almost through the wave, team. Go, go! Sequence at 25%. All systems running at 100.
Okay. Cool. This guzzles down the slime. Little boy picking his nose, just chugging along there.
Machinery is running again. Well done. All the noise is pulling in the locals. Take them out before they gnaw up our pipelines. Halfway through the pump sequence, liquid morkite is being refined.
I've never seen anyone fail this before. You know, just from the pipelines part. I've seen people fail it in general, but from everyone dying.
Pump sequence at 75%. The cargo rocket is almost full. Extraction has stopped. Must be due to jammed pipelines. Get it fixed.
Drone, fix it.
Pipeline functional again. However, we still have malfunctions in the system.
Yeah, the last one I had to fix, and then I'm going. Yeah, it's done.
Pipeline's operational again.
Where's my... There it is.
We got company. Incoming swarm approaching you.
watching. I love the ragdoll physics of the bug bodies.
Liquid Morkite quota met. Hit the return button on everything. Send the goods to orbit. We'll send in the drop pod to get you out.
Uh-oh, I just choked on my own spit. God damn it. I had to go down the wrong tube.
Well done. Cargo rocket is returning to orbit. We're sending in the drop pod to get you out. Hang tight.
Of course I had to choke on my own spit. Why wouldn't I?
Drop pod departing in T-minus 3 minutes.
Hey, I wanted to come here and get this all anyway, so it works in my favor.
That's 1-6. Retrieving escape pod.
Oh, well, that's it for me. 3 hours, man. It takes me 3 hours. It's like an hour per mission. Unless I get really fucking lost. Now I have to go hawk up whatever lung cookie and hopefully don't choke on my spit again. Sorry about that. Just, I don't know if anyone's like choked on their own spit before, but it hurts. It's like I can't catch a break.
Rock and stone in the heart. Claim.
I need one more prick point, and then all these other ones.
We are unbreakable. Ooh.
It's a good chunk of cash though, 10,000 credits.
We rock. Forging weapon overclock.
Yeah, I got a lot of overclocks thing now.
This overclock is gonna be amazing.
There's red, yellow, and green overclocks. Ooh, that ass, I think. Yeah, actually they have no ass. A lot more ammo. Slower fire rate, small decrease in damage. That doesn't sound too bad for that gun. Since already's got a massive ass fire rate beyond all reason.
for rock and stone!
Ah. Yeah, from 9 to 8, but more rounds is better. So, bye. Hope you enjoyed the stream. It was nice talking to people. Just got 3 more here to get, and it's $500 per level after that. And I'll have the rest of my cosmetic tree by the end of that, so yay. Cool. Bye-bye now.